Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we work on a Craftsman 42-inch riding lawnmower. It came with a Kohler command motor on it, but it expired on them. Must be a crack in the block because the frame's all wet and there's oil running out of the exhaust pipe. And these old motors, it ain't even worth rebuilding them anymore. But I'm going to repower it with a real good used Briggs & Stratton 33-inch cubic inch motor, so we're gonna install that in here. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, get ready to jack it up, but we gotta push the clutch pedal in so it loosens up the transmission belt on the front pulley. It's easy to do that now it's on the ground. Okay, we'll leave it right there for now and start unhooking everything. Need to unhook the starter wire. You gotta be careful. I might save that starter. You gotta be careful when you take these off. You don't want to spin that stud that goes in the starter because you ruin your starter that way. We gotta unplug the wiring harness here. A little different plug-in than the newer style, and I'll show you how to hook everything up. Okay, that side's done. Need to unhook the throttle cable and the fuel line. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this top off. And for the throttle cable, that's a 5/16. Okay, everything's hooked on the top now. It was brought in here a couple hours ago, and there's a big old puddle of oil on the ground already. And you just see it just coming out of the old muffler right there. Make sure the deck's all the way down. Give us more room to work. Okay, we need a 5/8 to take the pulley off. And the bolts for the motor look like they're 1/2 inch. You can still turn the motor a little bit. Alrighty. I mean, we got the dial. We might as well check that transmission belt. That don't look bad at all. Looks like it's been replaced at one time. Make sure the idler pulley spin. I'm going to take the clutch pedal back off because one of the bolts is behind that arm right there. Oh, there it is. And then we're 1/2 inch. We need a longer extension, it looks like. Okay, let's bring the thing back down now. It should come up with that muffler on there, I think. And there we go. I'm going to clean that frame off a little bit. A lot of oil on there and stuff. And I'll go grab that Briggs & Stratton 33 cubic inch. We'll bolt it on and we'll plumb it in there and we can go back to mowing. Okay, I set the motor in there. This motor, it's a used motor, but it only has like about 100 hours on it. And I put a new muffler on it because the muffler on that Kohler won't fit a Briggs. Let's jack it up a little bit. Start putting the bolts in it. I'm not going to raise it all the way up till I get one bolt started in it. Screwdriver in the hole. There we go. So it's hard as getting the first bolt in there. I'm going to put the brake back on so that belt is loose. Okay, one more left. Okay, all 4 bolts are in there. Now let's get that pulley put on. Okay, so all we gotta do now is hook up the wiring. And the motor that's on there now, that has the new style plug-in. And the motor that came out has the old style plug-in. You can buy adapters for them. But I'll just show you an easy way how to wire them together. So we'll do that next. Okay, started working on the wires. It's pretty simple. Like I said, you can buy them adapters for the new style. Plug in the old style plug-in, or you just do the wires like this one here. That's the wire that goes to the coil, the ground, to shut it off. This one here goes to that field solenoid on the carburetor. This one here is your charging wire. So it goes from the voltage regulator. Then this one here is for the headlights. It's real simple to do. You just use a tester or a test light, how you can figure out where stuff goes. And they got the battery cable. I'd start it up, but the doggone battery's dead, so I got the charger on the battery. So I ain't gonna be able to finish this till tomorrow. So we'll finish filming this tomorrow. I'm gonna solder all these up yet tonight. Then we gotta hook up the fuel line and hook up the throttle cable, and it'll be done. So it's not really that hard changing brand name, like it had a Kohler in there and we're putting the Briggs in there. They're pretty much all universal, except some motors they will have the solenoid built on the starter. It's basically the same thing. You just where that solenoid is, that's based on the starter. That's pretty much like this, but the solenoid's back under here. Just on some they're on the starter. It's actually real simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and solder these wires up and let the battery charge overnight. And we'll finish this thing tomorrow morning. Okay, you got the wires all done. And like I said, you can buy them adapters, like from going from one style, the plug into the other. You can buy them adapters, and you don't have to cut the wires. But if you know where everything goes and what you hook it up to, it's really easy. And then over on the other side here, we got the throttle hooked up, throttle and fuel line and everything. Oh, our next step is start it up. I had to charge the battery all night long. Well, I gotta keep it mowing for a while. Anyways, hope this video helps you out. I appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please subscribe. You guys have a good afternoon.